Base Goku is one of the most interesting characters in all of Dragon Ball FighterZ. At launch, he was nothing but a forgotten low tier who everyone passed on for his more popular Super Saiyan counterpart. But nowadays, it seems like it's a total 180. I have never met a FighterZ player who didn't like Base Goku. And I mean, honestly, what's not to love? He's one of the most unique characters in the entire game, with some of the coolest looking combos you'll see. And a lot of people respect the players too, because to succeed with Base Goku, you actually have to play with some strategy, finesse, and technical skill. Or you could just, Kaioken in neutral. That normally works too. Base Goku, Base Goku. What a journey this character has been through. At the start of his lifespan, everyone was upset that we had another Goku in the game. And I mean, honestly, rightfully so. When you first look at the guy, it just seems like another reskin of what we already had in the game. But that could not be farther from the truth. Base Goku has so many different ways to use his toolkit that you'll barely see the resemblance between him and his counterparts by the time you're done learning them. His normals, like I said, aren't anything too special. He mostly shares them with the other Gokus, terrible, god-awful 5H notwithstanding. However, he does still have his protagonist to him perfectly intact. Unlike... 10 frames, super long ranged, blows people to pieces if you land with it, still easily one of the best normals in the game. And I mean, having the Goku normals isn't a bad thing, maybe just a little dull. But you know what isn't a little dull? Command grabs. Base Goku has 3 different versions of his signature yoink. One being your standard 24 framer to catch people sleeping, another coming out in a lightning fast 20, and the last being able to be converted solo for half a bar. Let's see, if we crunch the numbers here, take a good long look at the data, that's 3 good command grabs. He's got a monstrous auto combo that would no doubt grant him access to the exclusive club of best light mashers. It hits both sides, is absolutely massive, and can be looped for just too much damage. His ki blasts are nothing incredible, until you hold down. Become Shang Tsung and annoy the hell out of your opponents from full screen. God, please, can you not? And when they least expect it, bop them with the tracking overhead. Just be careful to not abuse it. He's got a shoulder tackle, riveting, and a beam. Fascinating. The shoulder can be used to bait things, which is always a hoot. And the beam is pretty fast, and gives him quite possibly the saddest sliding knockdown in the entire game. But let's be honest, these aren't the reasons you're playing this character.
Well, if you can't beat him, bomb him.
The first colossal tool he has is his Spirit Bomb. To be fair, there isn't a whole lot to it at face value. Charge it up to your preferred level of choice, toss it at your opponent at your earliest convenience, and watch as their health bar drains away. Where the real finesse comes in is how you play mind games with it. This little ball of death and destruction can bulldoze through any other projectile in the game without breaking a sweat. And it even clashes with supers. An opponent decide to throw out a beam? Spirit Bomb. Does that mean old Broly pestering you with his high priority ki blast? Bomb him. Does your opponent think they're safe on the opposite coordinates of the screen? Nowhere is safe with Base Goku. Now before, you had to take the time to give up mix or pressure to charge the thing up yourself. But now, in the glorious times of Season 3, you can equip Base Goku's handy dandy B assist and have him passively charging it in the background for you. But this man comes packing with not just 1, but 2 Spirit Bombs. Base Goku's only true level 3 is the Super Spirit Bomb. Easily the highest damaging level 3 in the entire game. You can literally erase people from existence with this thing. Sure, it's a little unorthodox to set up, but with damage like this, that's hardly a complaint. Just find your favorite compatible character and watch as you effortlessly DHC your opponent's health bar entirely to dust. However, even that pales in comparison to Base Goku's greatest weapon. Kaioken! What? The Kaioken single-handedly wins the award for most versatile move in the game. This isn't just Base Goku's best move. This move is Base Goku. It's his only super he can end combos with normally. It's his most reliable way of packing on damage. It can be used as a reversal to get him out of pressure. It files his taxes, makes him dinner, tucks him into bed at night. This super move does it all. And not only does it do all of that, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. It's also the perfect way to not play neutral. If you're ever at a point where you're just saying, man, I just don't want to play neutral right now, Kaioken will be there to help you through those troubling times. There is no neutral. Die. Suck people down to the ground and make them block the fakest mix in the West. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Kaioken also doubles as a miracle mix-up tool. No assists? No problem. Base Goku has no need for such silly things. All he needs to mix the opponent is a barometer and a prayer. Mix him low, mix him high, mix him left, mix him right. Throw in a grab just for good measure. I Kaio cannot believe that fucking worked. Kaioken gets stronger the less characters you have alive. So having Base Goku come out with Limit Break and 7 bars of schmix potential is a recipe for, yeah, that. There's absolutely no reason anyone should be getting hit by this. But you know, and they know, that if they do, they die.
Oh, you've gotta be. Not for long.
So if your back's against the wall, just remember that Kaioken always has you covered. You know it, until it doesn't. Base Goku is an absolute anomaly. This is a character that, while still sharing the most common set of normals and tools in the entire game, manages to be one of the most unique and fun characters you could possibly pick up. Once you take the time to really learn him, his combos just go off the rails real quick. This character is so unbelievably stylish that alone is worth playing him for, as far as I'm concerned. There's really only one thing I can think of that's wrong with Base Goku. His 5H is seriously worse than Krillin's. I mean, bro, come on!